Hey, this is Damon at Greenhorn Gardening. One of the things that I'm hearing is that people want to garden in a way that's going to save time. We just live in a very busy world, but people want to grow their own food, but they just think, oh my goodness, I just don't have the time. Here are a couple of things you can do uh, to deal with that. The two main things you want to do is you want to automate and streamline all your garden tasks and processes. You want to automate these things, even outsource some of these things. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going to Mexico. You may have heard me talk about this before. One of the things you want to use is worms. These are two species of worms. I cannot pronounce the Latin. I don't think anybody can, actually. But anyway, these are two species of worms, and you put these directly out into your garden beds, something like this, and these guys will feed the entire bed. You feed them the same kinds of things you would put into a regular compost pile. That would be old garden waste, grass clippings, dried leaves, and here you also put in some old compost in there as well, and they will break that down and they will fertilize this entire bed here, and they'll venture out here, not too far from the bed, but they'll venture out, and you can just go in from time to time, take some out and scatter it along here, and they'll feed the whole bed. They do all that for you. They'll tunnel things for you. They'll turn it over for you. You don't have to do all that work. They do it because that's all they do all day long. And another thing too, you can use the plants themselves. Now this is a bed of rye and vetch. Vetch fertilizes the soil for you with nitrogen, and the rye will essentially plow the soil for you. That's what it does all winter long. If you put this down, and all winter long, it'll plow and fertilize all winter long. And you, when the right time comes, you mow it down, and bam, it'll start breaking down, and you can plant in it, and there you'll have all your nutrient for the rest of the year. And that's a way to. Those are two ways. That's just two ways. Another way is drip irrigation. Don't have any pictures on this one. I may do another video on that a little bit later. But those are two ways to streamline and automate your gardening tasks. Use the plants themselves to plow, till, fertilize your garden, and use animals to plow, till, fertilize, and do all the things that need to be done. In this case, worms. And hey, if you want more tips and tricks on organic gardening, come over to greenhorngardening.com/claim and get your free audio ebook. And that's it. Growing big. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.